Okay, so all I wanted was a cheap riding lawnmower lift, because all I plan on doing is maybe changing the blade out or taking the blade off and sharpening it, but also a lot of deck washing. I'll probably do a lot of deck washing with it, and also just look underneath it whenever I feel like it. But I wanted a side one that lifted it from the side, not the front, because I felt the side ones, they store so much easier out of the way. But I wasn't sure how stable they would be, because I saw a lot of them and I looked at a lot of them, but they're all about the same, so I decided to go ahead and buy a side lift one, cheap one, and see how it works. And I'm going to roll this lawnmower out right here. All right, let's see what this thing does. Oh, it moved a little bit there. Did you see that? Yeah. Let's move a little bit more. Right on the top there. Oh yeah, okay. Right there. So I watched quite a few videos where guys had strapped the tire down here to keep it from moving or even raising up out of place, but I found out from using it that I didn't need it, and it just stayed in place, so I just didn't use it anymore. All right, so we're ready to crank her up. I'm going to put a little block underneath the front wheel. So putting that block under the front wheel was probably my most brilliant idea. So far, so good. So much for that block of wood right there, right? How about we go put it on the other side? Maybe that makes a lot more sense there, doesn't it? Yeah, we're looking good over there on that side. Since this is my first time putting it up, I wanted to be really careful. It's in the gravel now. It's not really level, but seems to be going up smoothly. I don't want to go too fast. Oh, let me go check that wheel on the other side there. And it's still strapped down, and it's right up against the bumper like it's supposed to be. Good. All right, we're just about to the end. And that's it, boss. That is it. We are finished here. All right. Oh, yeah, I like that. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. And seems to be, oh, the strap's a little loose on the other side there. Apparently I don't need the strap. We're all the way up. We are at 20.5 inches, 21 inches. Of course, we're in the gravel. Maybe if it was on solid cement, it might be a little different. Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. It's pretty solid in the gravel. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And it's in the gravel too. I can live with that. I can live with that. And I'm gonna crank her down now. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, I can wiggle this thing pretty hard. I mean, I can. It's just solid as a rock. I'm happy with that. The orange drill handle there just had a bolt through it, and the nut was just barely on, so it was flopping around pretty good. It'd take you forever to use a hand crank on this thing, but oh well. I was surprised at the stability of it while it was up in the air. It was very stable. I couldn't hardly rock it at all. I really expected it to be kind of flimsy and unstable and unsafe, but it was way safer than I expected. Okay, we are down. We are down, but we are not out. Oh, I got my strap. What an idiot. Okay, let's put this, take this. Oh, strap's tight now, but it wasn't tight when it was up in the air. All right, let's push her off there. Okay. Oh, really neat. Hey, how about taking that block out of there? That might help a little bit there, huh? All right, let's push her ahead. All right, it did great. Now I think I'm gonna head out to the grass. So let's try it on the grass, because that's the ideal place a person would want to do it, out on the grass, I suppose. Won't make such a mess. Okay, so now we're in the grass. Got the wheels lined up properly, and I'm gonna crank her up and see how it works in the grass. I'm not gonna use any straps around the wheel this time, but I will use the block. Okay, we ready? Let's let her roll up there. 1, 2, 3, there it is. Yeah, okay. Last time I tried to get right in the center of that thing, but I don't think I will. Blocks on. Okay, let's start cranking, see what happens. We should have put the parking brake on, but I didn't. Okay, that minor. Okay, we get there's we live there. Yeah, and see, I'm just okay, okay, and it's looking good underneath there. Yeah, I'm real happy with it. Let's see how it holds up in the grass here. Oh yeah, I mean that's solid. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I like that. All I'm gonna do is maybe change the blade out, take it off and sharpen it, maybe hose out the deck, scrape it a little bit. But yeah, I'm real happy with that. The deck is just barely pushing into the ground there. So this is grass. I'm not gonna do it on cement because you can imagine it'd be pretty nice on cement. Probably that deck won't be gouging into the cement. Let us crank her down now. Okay, let's push her off and call it a day. What do you say? Oh, hey, how about if you take that block out? That might help a little bit. What do you think about that? Huh? Well, I think that would help a lot. Yeah, let's straighten that steering wheel out too. Okay, let's push her off. Oh yeah, right off there. All right, there it is. Now I'm just gonna go store this in my shed. And there it is, tucked away ever so nicely against the wall in the shed. All right. Okay, in conclusion, it worked really good. I'm real happy with it. Make sure there's no gas in the gas tank. Your carburetor's on the high side. You got a block on the front wheel, and make sure you take the block out when you go to push it off the lift. And make sure your deck's up in the high position. Again, I didn't have the park brake on. Probably should have had it put on. The strap was not necessary. I've seen videos where the straps, where wheels have really come up out of the lift there, but I didn't need one. It worked real good. I was real happy. I'm real happy with it. Okay, so that does it. Real happy with it. I thought it was pretty stable in the gravel and on the grass, and I didn't even want to try it on the cement because, well, the cement's way better, I suppose. But yeah, I was real happy with it, and it's going to serve my purpose just fine. So there you have it.